rock with a really cool fossil, it means that every second its speed increases by 9.81 meters per second. Hence the unit meters per second, or meters per second squared. The acceleration due to gravity is due to the force of gravity. It is not referred to as gravity itself. Sometimes, however, loosely in the English language, we might refer to that as gravity. Hence the confusion. One is the force of gravity, F is equal to ma, or F is equal to g times m1 times m2 squared. And the other one is just lowercase g, the acceleration due to gravity. Make sure we know the difference between these two. All right, now that we have all the basics, let's get off the surface of this planet. Here is a very accurate representation of planet Earth. And this right here is you. Not drawn to scale. R represents the radius of Earth, and X is some distance off the surface of the Earth where we would like to get away. This is the kinetic energy of you, the mass, that is required to get off the surface of the Earth with the escape velocity VE. Let's start with Newton's force of gravity. G is a gravitational constant. It's precious. Very old friend indeed. A little bug with that sound alert is that if you sub with a prime, it doesn't give me a very old friend. It always prioritizes my precious. Thank you so much, Zir, for the resub. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Steve, for the resub as well. Let's freaking go. 8 months. 8 months. Hi, Stone Wolfie. Yes, a few people have mentioned it. At the moment, it's not like it's too overwhelming. There's too much going on. There's too much. We'll see how much we can get done with Elite Dangerous. We'll see. Harry, Herder, Zir, Saribot, welcome in. Steve. I hope you're all keeping well. Gosu or Teddy, whichever you prefer. Welcome in. Happy freaking Saturday. It's Saturday. Everybody getting down on Saturday. Mass Effect also gives you a free ship. Just saying. I watched Morden clip recently. It had to be me, you know. I really think I should replay Mass Effect over the summer. It's my only chance to play that game because realistically, especially the first semester, October, we'll say. October, November, those 2 months are so tough on me streaming wise. It's always going to be the lowest amount of streaming I do any year, just because it's a super, super dense semester. Now, arguably, this next year, I'm going to be a lot more prepared than ever before. But still, you can imagine that even if I'm prepared material-wise, I'm still going to be tired. So I might not be able to stream as properly. So I think if I want to play a big game, open world game, well, I know Mass Effect is an open world, but you know, quite open world. I think the summer has to be it. So it's either this summer or never again. So we might have to bypass spin the wheel for that one. Oh no!
Welcome to Rivendell.
I thought I failed. Hi Tarek, how are you doing? That's fair enough. I thought I'd let you. Yeah, no worries, Stone Wolfie. Loads of people recommended it on the YouTube as well. I have loads of suggestions. It is extremely overwhelming because there's so many suggestions, number one, and number two, all very different suggestions as well. It would be fine if like 20 people said the exact same thing, but unfortunately, I don't think 20 people can not only suggest the same thing, but agree on the same thing in Elite Dangerous, unfortunately. But we're going to do a few things in Elite Dangerous. Today, I'm going to maybe practice mining again, just do it one more time, get used to it, and then we'll do the tutorial, and we'll try at least once. Manual docking. So that is the goal in Elite Dangerous. How successful or unsuccessful it will be is terrifying to think about. Understandable is dealing with new IRL sacrificial lab rats. Exactly. 20 people suggested for exactly her. That's exactly pretty much what's happening. Yeah. I feel bad, and like a lot of people get frustrated. It's like, oh, but I left this comment in the last video and I told you to do A, B, and C. It's like, yes, but there's so many suggestions. Oh shit. I'm not in science and technology segment, am I? Uh-oh. Whoops. My streaming thing is wrong. We always start with science and technology. Starting with Elite Dangerous sounds like a terrible way to start the day. Start our day with high stress, with like my heart beating like at maximum. Tarek, thanks for highlighting as well. Lind, welcome in. Привет. Ah, my tea is too hot. Now that we're playing Elite Dangerous and Artemis launch and everyone is really, really happy, I will remind people of the souvenir I bought myself. Oh, we have a very old friend coming in. The souvenir I bought myself in Portugal. It has nothing to do with Portugal, but I love it. And what about very old friends? Kip, 28 months. My days. Thank you so much for the resub. You're very, very kind. Very old friend. You are that. Kip, I think we're getting there. I think we are that old. I think we are that old. Daniel, welcome in. Opinionat. Happy freaking Saturday, lads. It's Saturday. Getting down on set. So I know the Irish have the bank holiday this weekend. I hear the Brits also have it. Do any other Europeans have an extended bank holiday? Oh, I know that yesterday was a holiday for the Danish. Was it the Danish? I'm trying to remember. Yesterday was Labor Day. Oh, that's an American holiday, no? Hi, Dev. Welcome in. Poland as well. Okay. Germans have it on a Friday. Oh, most of Europe had this. And France, says Ronan. What holiday is it? Oh, Labor Day. It's Labor Day. So all of Europe had it. Why don't we have it? Or is our bank holiday Monday technically the Labor Day? Let me look this up. Ireland May bank holiday. Law Bealtaine is International Workers' Day. Okay, yeah. We have Monday apparently off for Labor Day. We just don't call it Labor Day for some reason. Hi, little miss. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so in Ireland, we have these things called, I think UK is similar. We have 11 bank holidays in Ireland, they're called. It means that the bank doesn't operate. So for us, it's always the first Monday of May, June, August. I think, are those the only summer ones? Then we obviously have Christmas Day has to be a holiday. New Year's Day has to be a holiday. Yeah, okay, let me... May, June, August. Then there's Christmas Day, St. Stephen's Day, New Year's Day, St. Bridget's Day, St. Patrick's Day. I'm missing 3 bank holidays somewhere. We have 3 more holidays somewhere. Good Friday and Easter Monday. There we go. Yeah, so Good Friday. Holy Thursday is not a bank holiday, I think. Good Friday is. Sunday is always Sunday. So Bank Holiday Monday is the other one. So I think there's one day I'm missing. Maybe they force Sunday to be a bank holiday. I said the August one already, yeah. I said New Year's Day, yeah. May Day, yeah, we had. May Day, May Day. What other day do we have? I'm suspicious that it's Sunday. Easter Sunday is still considered.
And they call it a mine.
Mine. Sorry, I got distracted. I will say hello to everyone that I missed. Hopefully I did not miss too many people. Welcome in Science Bish. Hello, Balk. Slay, Kip, I said hello and thank you so much for the resub. Easewood, Little Riding Hood, Lynette, welcome in. Dark Shadow, Duck, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. And Rap God, Dog, of course, Little Miss and Ronan, all welcome. The 3D printer going off gives good motion. Yeah, it vibrates a lot of the stuff in the background. I hope to, oh, did I smudge my lipstick? I hope to clean up my setup today. So what we're doing today, a little bit in the beginning of the stream, is cleaning up this bullshit because we don't have space to work. So the Artemis launch has to go. We're launching. The Demon Core has to go. We're clearing our workspace. Bloatware, thank you so much for the resub. 12 months, an official 1 year of being a loyal, sacrificial lab rat. Bloatware, cheers. Thank you so much. Yeah, but not a bank holiday. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Yeah. List of Irish bank holidays. Fuck it. I give up. I need to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, apparently it's only 10. I thought it was 11. Okay, I got them all then. I did. I had 10 on my fingers. So I thought it was 11 bank holidays in Ireland. It turns out I'm wrong. There's 10. The New Year's Day, May, Christmas Day, St. Bridget's Day, June, St. Stephen's Day, St. Patrick's Day, the August bank holiday, Easter Monday. Oh. Where's Good Friday, though? No, I'm right. Do you know what I missed? I missed Halloween. How did I, as an Irish person, miss Halloween? It is 11 bank holidays. I was right. So, the one I missed was October. Isn't National Lab Rat Commemoration Day a thing yet? Unfortunately, not an international bank holiday. It is an Artemis Lego. Yep, it is. St. Tofu Day. Welcome in, Howdy. We do need a St. Tofu holiday, Jay. We need to get some artwork up and running now for that, just for that. Yes, so maybe I'm wrong about Halloween being a bank holiday in Ireland. I forget it now. I think it doesn't matter on which day Halloween falls. It's the Monday that's the bank holiday. I could be wrong, though. I think it's Halloween, though. It's always the 31st. Correct me on that. Oh, but if it falls on a Sunday, it has to be the Monday. Fusion or Blender? Yes, Tails. That is the question, chat. Will we use Blender or will we use Fusion? Apparently it's not called Fusion 360 anymore. Is it an All Saints Day? So Halloween was originally an Irish festival. It's kind of similar to, I know Mexicans celebrate Day of the Dead, right? We have a similar holiday, but instead of 1st of November, it's 31st of Halloween. And it's originally a pagan holiday. It was about keeping the spirits at bay. You dress up in scary costumes to, you know, keep those ghosts locked up. I'm exaggerating the actual stories.
We don't want any more visitors, well-wishers, or distant relations.
And what about very old friends? Silver, thank you so much for 28 months. Oh, we have a few 28 months. Wasn't Kip 28 months as well? He was. Somewhere around 2 and a bit years ago is where I got a lot of new loyal lab rats. So the reason I'm tempted to use Blender is because I saw, what's her name? A Terabyte use it, and she uses it for lots of things, not just 3D printing. She also uses it for like backgrounds and designs and artwork. And I'm wondering, like, is that maybe a really useful skill to simultaneously learn? Will it blend though is a good question. Hi, Evandriel. I love the Lord of the Rings. I'm glad, Lomas. I think we need to do a trilogy rewatch in our Discord community. I am printing my speed of sound boxes. So I got the size almost perfect. Ta-da! The sonar will be sticking out here. And there we go, we have the box. So now I'm just printing. I'm going to film a couple of shots of it. And you close the lid like this. And this guy measures the speed of sound. So the idea behind this is that I will make all my coding, all my electronics, all my everything public information. I'll set up a Patreon soon. And the idea behind it is I'm struggling with funding. I want to make really cool new first year experiments, make it really educational and interesting to the kids. Not kids, they're adults, but you know, new people into physics. And if you look at any official physics, science, chemistry, biology, education website, and you look for experimental equipment for universities and secondary schools, each set of equipment costs thousands and thousands of euros. And I'm not exaggerating. And that could be just for one setup. So what I'm trying to do is provide some alternatives for universities and secondary schools where they can possibly, you know, have access to stuff. And all you need is a basic electronics and yeah, hopefully get a few things going. Also, am I not mistaken? My mic is picking up the 3D printer a lot, especially when I talk. So if you guys could help me out, I'll do some muting. Oh no, we have loads of people subscribing and giving support to the channel. Stop it. Daniel Jax, thank you so much for resubbing 2 months. Let's go. Herder, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Dr. Hose with a 15 stream streak. Let's go. Can you get the $1 bag? I don't know actually, Little Miss. Can you? I don't know if you can donate money on YouTube. Maybe I need to set it up. I'm not sure. I thought I was set up to do it. Are there not fumes from your 3D printer? Yes, there are fumes. Nothing too crazy. But, you know, a little window open, a little vent, it should be more than fine as long as you're not printing 24/7. And sometimes... Oh, I forgot to bring it in. I was going to do the air purifier thing. I also have an air purifier. So I bring that in as well. It's not as bad as soldering or anything like that. But yeah. Bulbadim, thank you so much for 7 months. Let's go. Yes, but YouTube takes 30%. Listen, Twitch takes 50%. Well, in my case, 60. Only from subs, I think. We have the PP points. No, it's an option on YouTube. No idea how it works. I usually see people talk about resin print. Yes, resin printing is the dangerous thing. Yeah, we reached partner on YouTube recently, Tarek. We're just trying to get ad monetized. But yeah, we're really, really close on YouTube monetization because my video on how to learn physics did really, really well. It got like 500 watch hours, which is great. What are we at now? As of a couple of days ago. It's like 5 days behind usually. Let me see. I need to get 4,000 watch hours in the last year. I have, let me see, 3,417. So we need 600 more watch hours net in the last year. And yeah, hopefully, oh, that'd be so great to be monetized. It's not much. But just to put it in perspective, I don't earn a single cent for all my social media stuff that I do. The only money that I get is Twitch. Twitch is my only source of income for all the stuff that I do online. So it would be nice to get income. And again, passive income, you know? This income that is free, if that makes sense. 50 stream streak, let's go! Elming, hello, Dr. Hubs, Carden, welcome in everyone. Ta-da! Your first Elite video. Yeah, my Elite video did really, really well. But that's my YouTube gaming channel. I've been monetized on that for a little while. Don't you get paid for it? Yeah, but that's my uni job. I treat that separately. All the social media stuff I do for free. Which is a lot of hours. Not to be complaining. It's like, oh, you know, you get this and this. Don't be complaining. It's not complaining. It's just, it would be nice to get a little bit of pocket money out of this. I don't know. I think that would be cool to earn a little bit of money on this. Again, I don't think I'd even earn €100 a month. But a couple of cents in the back pocket is still a couple of cents. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hi, Amelia. I haven't, Pegasus. A few people have pointed out that to me. I'll try and look at it if I'm not too overwhelmed today. I do have like a goal of practice mining a little bit today, and I want to learn how to dock manually. I'll try and dock manually today. That's the goal. Oh, I did see it, Ebendria. I'm so sorry I didn't respond to it. I do that to my sisters as well. They're like, you didn't even react to the reel I sent you. So when you send me a reel, I click into it and I look, but then I tab out. Because I click, yeah. I'm sorry, Ebendrew. True, the 3D printer as well. Creality's 3D printer and everything. I do get benefits, but I also have to work for them too. Like, again, I have to make social media posts. I have to do editing. I have to work for them still. I gotta work. Please teach the theory of relativity. I've never done the theory of relativity. I did one mild video a long time ago, and I actually got a lot of hate on it on YouTube. I fear posting space stuff now and relativity stuff on YouTube because of the amount of conspiracy theorists out there. I get a lot of hate for it. I'll grow a pair soon. I'll grow a pair soon, and I'll post a relativity thing. Ignore anyone who tells you there's a free anaconda. Yeah, no, a lot. There's a lot of conspiracy theories, specifically on YouTube. YouTube is kind of crazy for conspiracy theorists. I'm not sure why I never get them on Instagram or TikTok. I'm sure they exist, but it's only YouTube out of all my social media platforms that gets the conspiracy theorists. Not sure why. Very peculiar. Alright, let's slowly... Oh yeah, sorry, I was going to fix my mic and then you guys made a hype train out of nowhere. Let me fix the mic a little bit. Properties? Not properties, what are you guys? Your filters. I think I'll use a noise suppression. You guys tell me if my voice is a bit weirder now. I know that the 3D printer can call, especially when it goes ham, can really feck up my mic. So... How do I sound now? Is everything okay? I've put on noise suppression at the moment. Voice sounds okay? Yeah? Is it okay for now? So I might just have the noise suppression on for now while the 3D printer is working in the background. Definitely when we have the CNC operating over the summer, we definitely have to have the noise suppression. That guy, he be drilling. Can I open this? Oh, and I have great news. We haven't had it in ages, but Tofu Tech Talk is... I've scheduled a Tofu Tech Talk in May. We have a new guest coming in. She's a lovely human being. And in theme of space stuff, there'll be some space stuff being talked about. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Yes. The reason I haven't organized TT, what happened was I messaged loads of people. I actually cold emailed a lot of people and I just haven't they haven't responded back. And this isn't me giving out to people. Respond to me. I sent you a message. It's not on yet. Why aren't you, responding to me? The reality of it is there's a lot of scams going on and you can understand why they can't respond, or maybe they're just too busy. So I completely understand, but also what happened last year was I cold emailed a whole bunch of people. It took a while for people to respond, and then in 1 week I had 10 people message me, yeah, I'd love to do a tofu tech talk this week. Oh. So got screwed in the scheduling a little bit. So I'm pointing an infrared gun at you, if you're wondering what I'm doing there. I love asking Nerduino about Hollow Earth. we're big interest. We're big people of interest of Hollow Earth theory. Yes. Not one of the Artemis crew. If not, why not? Ugh. Imagine if I could get one of the astronauts from the Artemis crew. Any astronaut ever on Tofu Tech Talk. One day, chat, one day. That's how big of a celebrity I'll be. We're going to have astronauts on Tofu Tech Talk. I'm not a big fan. Oh, this is nice. So this isn't, sorry. This is an infrared gun. I should not be pointing this at me, Jesus. And what you do is you point at something while triggering the gun, quite literally here. And it shoots a laser. Aw, and has 2 laser pointers. Let me show you. Do you see that, guys? Yeah. So it actually has 2, let me show it on the wall. It has 2 laser pointers like that. So you hold it down. 17.9. 17.7 degrees. 17. Let's point it at the 3D printer and see how hot the 3D printer is. So where it'll be hot at the nozzle. Oh! Let's go! Now it's the plastic covering. It read 29. Oh, let me this way. Stop looking at my face. 29.3 degrees. It shot up in temperature there. Not bad. Really, really cool. How do I turn it off? Average man mix. Oh, you can turn off the laser. There's a laser safety feature on as well if you don't want to, you know, fire lasers at people. That's really cool. And obviously it has the cone of distance, because bear in mind, even though you point the laser, so that's why there's 2 points on the laser. What it actually shows you is the diameter of the circular beam that's being detected by this guy. So when you point it on, quite far actually now. Laser here. Oh, lazy beam. Thermal scanners. Yeah, the thermal scanners are really, really cool. I don't have one, but my colleague at work has it, and I always borrow it for demos for kids, to show them, you know, it's cool to take a selfie with it. Petite. Accidentally switch into disintegration mode on. Imagine. One day we will have the ability to have handheld, super powerful stuff. Bambi box? Do I have any? A Bambi box. Oof! 12 IQ! It's a rough day. A rough day indeed, my friend. We're pleased that with 12 IQ, you were able to pop into the chat today. I know, that's insulting to cows. I'm pretty sure they have higher than that. Ay, ay, ay. Actually, is the mic... Sorry, are you guys even detecting the little bit of Stardew Valley music in the background? I think it's so quiet that it's not up at all. Okay, a little bit better there. All right, Hal is here. Tofu's here. Perhaps an extra cup of coffee.
Commander, set a new course.
There's coffee in that nebula.
There's coffee in that nebula.
Oh, we should play the Star Trek game as well. Too many games, not enough time. Too many projects, too many hobbies. Life's too short. Is it though? How old am I? 30. I basically productively lived half my life already. Easily. I'm over the halfway limit. Yeah, actually, Jesus, I've lived a long life already. I have double of that left. I could do decent. Yeah, but like, would we though, Ebandria? Like, even if I live to 90, how much of my hobbies could I hardcore do in the last 20, 30 years? You know? Which Star Trek game? That's a good point. The Voyager one. Jesus, my poor rocket is going to fall off. True, maybe medical science will advance in the next 30 years. You'll have all the AI and the robots to help you do all your hobbies by then. Oh, it's so sad. And still no robots to do my laundry. God damn it. I hope to still be playing Mass Effect when I'm 90. Would you love to do that, Herder? If you had the option of someone coming up to you and saying, I can erase your memory of ever playing Mass Effect for the first time. Would you do that? Would you take that option and remove the memory of you ever playing Mass Effect? Technically, the washing machine is already a robot. That is true. It is. It is. You should try asking Scott Manley. I think he's a very big YouTuber. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me chancing my arm. But yeah. How long does it take for you to get very good at classical physics? Infinity. I am still not very good at it. It's my realm, but every day is a school day. You never stop learning. I'm at that age and experience where if you tell me I need to teach a new module, I will be able to teach it and teach it well. No matter what you throw at me, I will learn it and I will do it good. I'm quite confident about that. So you take what you will from that. But again, my life is very unique to yours. I had different life experiences and a different education. You never know. You never know. Sounds tempting, but no thank you. Twitch is already a home for the elder. Is that actually a real thing, that there's no kids coming in on Twitch anymore? I know mostly my community are adults and quite adults. But, is that a thing? Because when I was at TwitchCon, there was a guy next to me in line on the meet and greet. And what I noticed from their meet and greet, they had a huge line. They were a very popular streamer, but most of them were very, very young. It was a very young audience that was watching that guy. So I think he might have been playing Fortnite. I'm not sure. But it was just interesting to see that there is clearly still a young player base or a young viewership on Twitch. Ah, thank you, Dinodax. You're very, very kind. Maybe you'll find some better games. I don't know. I like pretty good games already. I'm pretty happy with the games. I am an adult. Twitch has a 13+ year age restriction. Yeah. I think my stream is still classed 18+. It's something that I had ever since I was a Heroes of the Storm streamer. And I never removed it, even though I feel like what I do is not controversial at all or needs to be 18+. It can definitely be 13+. I think I still cater my Twitch streams for adults who want to learn rather than kids who want to learn. Kids should be in school, not watching a Twitch streamer do BS stuff on Twitch. Yeah. Let me slowly clean up bits and pieces. I have this super ambitious goal of clearing up many, many things in this room. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum, bum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Too many pencil holders, too many markers. Gotta fix that. I had to repair my printer yesterday. I was so stressed. One of my filaments, my rods got stuck in the nozzle, but luckily I took it apart. We're a 30+ stream. This stream is only NSFW when you ponder a punch. Hi, Yuli. You'd have people moaning, Jude. Yeah, exactly. I don't do excessive swearing. So I don't think I need to tag my channel for that. But basically, I don't want to be censored when I swear casually, occasionally, or drink a glass of wine, because I only stream on weekends, and you know, I have a glass of wine once a week, and I feel like, yeah. And isn't that what alcoholism is about, right? That you shouldn't drink alone. So I'm drinking with you, chat. There we go. Not an alcoholic. That's the rules, right? I'm just playing by the rules. You swear? So you're drinking with your imaginary friends? Of research and development to get the title scientist. Oh, I think people can be so snobby about what it is to be a definition of a scientist. I have a very loose term of it. If you have a bachelor's degree and you go on to work in industry and it's in the realm of science, you're a scientist to me. I am very loose with the word scientist. Actually, I don't even actually think that I'm actually that loose with the definition. I think that is the broad term. Technically, by that definition, Herder, no, you don't need to have a degree to be a scientist. It's just most jobs require it if you're doing science of some sort. But yeah. After all, if Dr. Farnsworth can be a scientist, anyone can. I know some algebra and watch Interstellar. I think I'm a scientist. As long as you're contributing to the field, whether it be via industry or research. I think that counts. Yeah. There's a podcast called The Basement Yard. I think I've heard of it. Being dudes, and they had a whole time where one of them was triggering the other about being a scientist. That's not the two dopes, is it? They're really, really funny, but they're like almost purposely kind of being silly on camera. I know them, yeah. Their clips are very funny. I've seen some of their clips. They're really, really funny. They recently had a let me double check if it is, because I think they're really funny. I haven't watched their podcast properly, but just the clips I've seen of them. The Basement Yard. Let me double check. Yes, it is them. They're so funny. I think you might be a scientist then, Carden. There we go. Is your dream to get a Nobel Prize? No, never was. No interest in it. The Nobel Prize is for a very niche field. I don't know what it's like in other fields. A very niche field in physics. They know exactly who the Nobel Prize is going to go for, or which research group. If you do, was it a Venn diagram of all the Nobel Prize winners? You have to be part of the 3 core research groups, and if you're not in them, you're not going to get it. So, and your research has to be in one of the really cool, advanced, talked about in the news realms. I wouldn't mind a couple of awards. I hope to apply for some awards right now, actually. Mostly actually for science communication. But yeah, a couple of awards wouldn't be bad, but yeah. I'm not a physicist like Sheldon Cooper. No, Sheldon Cooper was a string theorist. I don't know if he's kept doing. I don't know much about the show past the first couple of seasons. I don't do string theory or any kind of realm like that. I did my part. There we go, Jay. Another scientist. We have so many scientists in the chat. See, and you guys didn't even realize it. Told you all, you're scientists in my mind. Slowly cleaning up my room. We're getting there bit by bit. Very messy. Hidden researchers are the weapon. I used to be into science, but then I rotted my brain with video games. Listen, I rotted my brain with video games as well. I don't know if rotted is the right word, I suppose, in my case, but it's okay to have those, especially when you're a teenager and a young adult. Yeah. I mean, I have a master's in computer science, so I must be... Exactly! Then I took an arrow to the knee. There you go, NDSR. See, I it's fantastic. In some shape, way, or form. I know I sound like... I don't actually know who I sound like, but I genuinely agree that think that many people don't even realize they're scientists. So many historians and archaeologists and so on and so forth in that realm talk to me about what they do, and I'm kind of that sounds like the scientific you're kind of doing science, what you're describing to me, and I don't mean to be I don't say it in an offensive way, but they actually have proper procedures in place. They have these discussions, they have a peer review process. They are not that different to scientists at all. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. Would you publish your own physics book someday? I've been thinking about that a lot. There is a type of book I want to publish. It requires a lot of work and a lot of research. It's a physics book made for physicists. So the problem with is that most popular science fiction books, most popular science books, pop science, is aimed at the general audience. I don't enjoy them because they're really poor to me. They don't explain anything properly. They're too fluffy in their description. So what I would love to write is a fun book. I already have a few ideas for it, of a series of chain of events that led to a certain funny moment. And it's a historical explanation of the physics and science that led to the creation of something, a series of unfortunate events, but actually spending some time to explain every step of the way as well. As in, like, don't just say, oh, and this is how Newton said gravity, like, actually show the equation, actually show the derivation, and teach a little bit. Even if you are a physics lecturer, you might not know this kind of thing. So that would be the kind of idea I have. What's the machine on the left? This is my right hand, but you're looking at it this right left. That is a CNC milling machine. Sorry, I had to think about it. So the one that I always talk about is the electricity story. So Volta and Galvani, like, it depends. You can go all the way back to ancient Greeks to talk about this. But let's say we start in the middle of the story. Galvani and Volta are fighting with each other in Italy. Galvani is like pro-frog. Volta is anti-god. but says, let's look at the torpedo fish. The torpedo fish helps create the first battery in the voltaic pile. The voltaic pile then was used by Giovanni's cousin to shock a dead, beheaded body in England. That dead, beheaded body was in the news everywhere. Mary Shelley writes Frankenstein, inspired by that, gives birth to the sci-fi genre. And, you know, there's such an amazing chain of events. Yeah. But that's just even like a small little thing. Something like a James Burke. Oh, I don't know what that is, actually, John. Never heard of it. Corby, welcome in. Mine. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for 22 months. Is it true? No, I do not. Oh my god, chat, this is how rumors spread. No, I do not. Who started writing that in the chat? What the hell? Not on the... Okay, we need to go back. Who was the first person who mentioned that in the chat? Because they're getting banned. Detective work, yes. Everybody start pointing fingers. Oh! Corby, I'm kind of confused about your alert. It says resub for 24 months, but they've been subscribed for 22 months. What does that mean? We are seeing the chat question on YouTube. Yes. There we go. Am I real? Did you think I was AI, Drew? It only says 22. Fair enough, fair enough. But still, Corby, thank you so much for the 22 months. What books are you currently reading? I'm reading Secret History by Donna Scott. And I'm reading the Learner Theory Driver Manual 2024 on Irish and UK roads. I'm studying for my driver's test at the moment. My test is on Tuesday. Yes, looking forward to that. The real question is, why does chat find it easy to be... It's all rumors. It's all rumors. I don't know where this comes from. Yeah. Where did that come? Yeah, I'm not going to ask that question. Never mind. What I'm going to boot up is a tutorial on Blender. So I downloaded Blender recently. And the reason why I'm interested in Blender is because although it is meant to be a bit more complex and a bit more artistic than Fusion, the reason I'm doing Blender is because there's a possibility of doing like CGI stuff or like animations for my social media. A PhD who doesn't have a license, who would have thought? Is it that unusual? Well, it is hard to tell these days. Welcome in, Drew. Welcome in. What are electrical engineering roles? Can anyone get these jobs if it doesn't have a college degree? Computer stuff, definitely. Some computer science degrees. Yeah, you couldn't even do a lot of proper electrical stuff without a degree. I think to be an electrician, you have to have an electrician license. If anyone can chime in and correct me if I'm wrong on that. What did you say is printing right now? It is my speed of sound measurement device. It's this. I just need to build a proper one. Oh, it doesn't have Mach 2 marking on it. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh well. It's Mach 2. It's to confirm that you understand it, I would say. The rubber duck method is a great way to confirm. If you're talking about my teaching video. All right, so let's boot up Blender. I was going to do this yesterday, but like I said, I had an issue with my 3D printer and spent a long time repairing it. So it took me a long time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into Programming, Overlay, and IDE, and I'm going to show you what Blender looks like. So this, Lab Rats and Labradoodles, is Blender. I might move my camera over here just because it seems like this is a natural gap. There we go. Ah, I'm glad, Remix. You're more than welcome here. Okay, okay. So you do need license. If we moved 100 smartest humans to abandoned island without any tools, how long would it take them to build a similar computer as the first one ever created? I don't know. It might not be possible at all. Like, how much access do they have to technology? Do they have nothing? Do they have to start from scratch completely? Like, you can move the smartest people on an island, and I think they have underwear. I'm going to say something quite dark. This might be, what's that book, Lord of the Flies? I would say, no matter how intelligent they are, they'll start a cult. Or my mind is going into really dark places. What would happen? It would be awful. And yeah, I don't think I can say on stream exactly what I think would happen, but it won't end well. Like, I fear any kind of society where we have to restart at a small scale. Like a zombie apocalypse or something like that, and civilization has to be rebuilt again. My mind goes into dark places of what's going to happen. Probably, for me particularly as a woman. My mind goes into dark places of what could happen to society. Okay, the first thing we're going to cover is moving in Blender. That's a great start. Okay, because I'm trying to move already, and this is not instinctual. Yeah, this is zoom in, zoom out. I got that part. Oh, okay. I have to press my mouse 3. If you hold shift and click the mouse wheel. Oh my god. Why is moving around in this swag? Ay, ay, ay. Yes, that's what I mean. With robotics. If hunters fires people stranded on an island, they better build a fucking ship that we would need a computer for. The beginning is quirky, fair enough. Are you going to fix broken headsets? No. Why? Oh, shit. Wait. How do I move? Like left and right, though. Like if I just wanted to... This is tough. Sorry, I'm looking at a tutorial here. If you hold shift and click the middle scroll wheel, you can pan around your scene. Okay, press shift Hold mouse wheel. Ah, there we go. Oh my god. This is so unnatural. Oi, 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 chat. Okay, we're getting used to this. After this, I have to play Elite Dangerous, where I need other controls. This is like a video game. You look like you play Luigi in Mario Kart. What? That is such a specific comment. I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know. I don't think it's an insult, but also that is such a very... But anyways. I'm more of a Yoshi player. I do play Yoshi. I do. Toad. Mario. Those would be my three. Yoshi, Toad, Mario in Mario Kart. I don't tend to play Luigi. Okay, and if you have a number pad, you can click 1 for front. Okay. If I have a numpad, is that what it said? So let's press 1 in the numpad. Surely I just need to... No, that didn't work. Nope. Where's my numpad chat? Ooh. Oh no, my numpad is connected to my stream deck, and if I press it, I'm going to go into different scenes. That's not good. Oh well. The toad tracks, does it? You see me as a toad? Fair enough. Fair enough. You can use Blender to do 3D animation for physics. That's what I was thinking, Kane. If I can learn some basic animations, that would be nice. Yeah. But we have other animation projects in the works. Stay tuned. So that's unfortunate. I don't have the shorthand key for, you know, to kind of get it to face me in certain ways, unfortunately, because of my numpad. My numpad is connected to Stream OBS. I should try Blender again. Last time I had no idea what I was doing. I have no idea what I'm doing either. You can use the dimension thingy in the upper right to snap rotate as well. The dimension thing. Oh, this thing? Ah, that's lovely. Oh, that's a very nice little thing. Oh, my light is... I'm upside down. Cool. Okay. Is that a light source? So this thing can give you natural shadows. That's really, really cool. I like it. I like it. Okay, so apparently you can also press Alt, mouse wheel. Oh! So if I press Alt and mouse wheel, I can move dimensions like this as well. Fascinating, fascinating stuff. Okay. There's a lot of short keys in Blender, it seems. It is a little weird at first, but I think we can get used to it over time. Like, what we need is a project. Let's be fair. A project is what we need. With most things. What's really nice about Blender, as people have pointed out, is it's open source. Now, if I get used to it, and if I actually use it, I wouldn't mind subscribing to them at all. I wouldn't mind supporting them. It's a lovely app if we can get stuff done. As a 3D Max person, I'm very confused by the one view screen. Silver, how are you doing? Welcome in. I do not play chess. No, as in, like, I play chess in the sense that I know the rules and I know how to play it. I know maybe, like, 3 openings. But no, I do not actively play chess. All you need to know is object and edit mode. In object mode, you're moving your mesh as a whole. So let's say we press G to grab it. Oh, we can grab things. Press G to grab it. Oh, we've kidnapped it. Woo! Da, 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 da. Okay, so to pick up things, we press G. We probably should make a little note of these buttons for ourselves. You cannot independently edit any part of it. However, in edit mode, we can choose where we want to drag. Maybe vertices or lines or faces. And that brings us into the 3 things we can edit. Vertices, lines, and faces. Okay, a little bit of maths involved here. This is a very, reminiscent of my math subject. We need some music for this. Do you not hear the music? I have Stardew Valley playing in the background. Let me put on some Witcher. Maybe the volume is just too quiet. There we go. We have some cozy Witcher vibes now in the background. I really recommend Blender Guru tutorials on YouTube to learn it. I'm using Roll Builder at the moment, but I'll check that out. Blender Guru, you say? I'm just following an 8-minute tutorial. Very basic introduction to Blender for now. Witcher is many things, but cozy? Yeah? Are you going to tell me, chat, that Witcher isn't cozy for you? If you click on the vertices selection mode, you can click on any vert of your mesh. Wait. How do I go into edit mode? Edna mode. Cursor. Okay. What's this button do? Move. Damn it. Oh shit, how do I do this again? Scroll mouse. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. What's this? Rotate? Maybe it's rotating and I just don't know. Oh, no, it's not. Whee! Whee! Okay. We know how to rotate. That's great stuff. Scale. Make it smaller and bigger, I'm assuming. Woo! Okay. What does this do? Transform. I'm guessing they mean mathematical transformation. Yeah, just literally pick it up and move it. Okay. Annotate. Make some notes. Measure. That's a nice button. How do I measure if I wanted to? From here to here. 2.1 meters. I'm going to start to think that this is a scary scale we're working with. And add a cube. Oh god, this is so overwhelming. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, lads, this was a terrible idea. I have regrets. I have many regrets now. Who said I should have learned Blender? I know. I recently learned who the voice of Edna Mode is. Yes, yeah. Quick keys. G to grab. Ah, okay, that makes sense. R to rotate, S to scale. Do not be alarmed, but there is a robot doing robot things behind you. Good. Good. They better. We'll look at Blender Guru. See what... Ooh, they're very big on YouTube. A donut tutorial. Oh, that's nice. They actually like do like how to do a donut. Like how to design stuff. There's a whole freaking... Oh my god, it's so long. Playlists? Beginner. Oh, these are proper tutorials though. What Blender Guru does. Like, can I... Okay, we'll go back to the video that I was doing, which is just like step by step for absolute beginners kind of thing. Alrighty. He does a new tutorial for every major version of Blender. Oh yeah, it looked like he hasn't updated in 4 years. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong YouTube channel. Okay, let's go back to this. To go into edit mode, you're moving your so let's say we press G to grab it, we move the whole thing. You cannot independently edit any part of it. However, in edit mode, he presses something and I'm confused where edit mode is. Let me find it here. Ah, is it just edit? No, it's not. Where is edit mode? Ah, there it is. Oh, I get a whole bunch of new options after that. So this is where we can edit vertices, lines. Okay. Oh, and you can press G. Okay, so let's say I want to go here. I press G. No, maybe I hold... And then G? No, okay. I'm learning. I almost got this. I can do this, chat. Ah, I click it first, then press G. Okay. Oh. Hey. Cool. All right, all right, all right. And then I click this, press G, and then I... Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Can we do that with the face as well? Nope. We could do... Oh, you need to press Control to do it with the face, it seems. Now this looks like art. Thank you, thank you. His first video is really, really good for a complete beginner. Okay, we might like do it as a project. Now it looks like art. So let's look back here again. So let's press Control and Z to get back to the basic cube. Control and Z. Let's go back to our basic cube. Okay, I have my cube back. And start talking about how to turn this into something we're going to turn it into something. We're going to stay in edit mode. Okay, let's go back into edit mode. I'm just following a very basic tutorial in case anyone's wondering what tutorial I'm following. It's just how to press buttons. We're learning how to push buttons. Push the button and let me know before I press A to select everything within the mesh. Okay. Press A. Ah, okay. So that's how to highlight all of it. Now, in Blender, the most daunting thing when you're starting is keybinds. Everything in this program has a keybind and can be used by pressing some sort of hotkey combination. Okay. We're going to get into like 4 or 5 of them that will turn into this cube, into your first model. So if you press S on your keyboard, you can scale your object down. Okay. So press A for everything, S to select the scale. Ah, look! Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, we're learning. And if you're selecting everything or selecting one face, it scales whatever your mouse is selecting. Okay. Up next we have E to extrude. Okay, that sounds daunting as well. Buttons aren't toys. Yeah, so that's what I meant by this is classical maths. When you had to solve this when you cover this in, I think it's in geometry. Don't you cover what a vertices, face, and an edge is? Right? Maybe I'm wrong. Hi Cassie, how are you today? This works the best on faces most of the cases. Of course, you could do it with lines and vertices as well. But if you press E, you can extrude. Okay, so I press E. No, I press one thing and I press E. No. Oh, God. Okay, let's try that again. A, and then E. Ah! Okay. Oh, look what I did. That's all me, chat. That's all me. You can do this with line and vertices as well. Okay. Okay, let me try that again. So I click one of these, A, E. Oh, I doubled it. Oh, okay, okay. Double it, pass it on. And what about very old friends? Hi, Tetsu. Welcome in, welcome in. I have chest pain. Luckily, I'm at work. Jesus, that doesn't sound good. I hope you get better. Thank you so much for the tier 2, of course, but take care of yourself. You learned in linear algebra? Was it linear algebra? I thought it was geometry. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope you'll be okay. There is an official Blender fundamentals tutorial. Oh, cool. Official one.
Hello everyone and welcome to...
Oh yeah, it is an official channel. That's cool. Man, maybe this is not meant for stream. Maybe I'm not meant to learn how to use this on stream. This is an independent hobby to learn. It's okay if I have a project. Yeah, this is feeling more daunting than Elite Dangerous right now. Binding things to function keys has gotten steadily rare. Laptops often require you to press a function lock key for them. Okay. But what do you want to do for Blender? Models for games or software / software renders? So, a couple of things. Possibly 3D printing models. But the other thing I was thinking of as well was learn how to do a very simple animation of lines. Like, let me start very simply. I'll record a video of me talking and then create an animation of 2 positive charges moving together and a repulsive fields around them. Now, that sounds not that crazy. That might seem more difficult than it actually is, but I just mean like a very simple animation, or another very simple animation. Draw the nucleus of the atom, where a proton decays into a neutron and emits. Which one is it? It's a proton changing into a neutron that is beta positive decay. So a positron and a neutrino being created in the process, for example. So something like that is what I'm thinking. Yeah, just animate very basic kind of diagrams for physics. I would like to be able to do that. Hi, Tiggy. Welcome in. Congratulations. Thank you. You're very, very kind. Your artwork has been wonderful. Your beautiful work of art on your face is just so wonderful. Happy time zone. Welcome in, Harold. Yes, I'm trying out a little bit of Blender for the first time, Laboratory. Or a collision of a virtual car. Look, if Blender isn't for me, that's okay. The idea is we're going to try it, right? It's all about trying a little bit.
No, thank you.
Hi, Jimmy.
Visitors, well-wishers, or distant distant relations.
And what about very old friends? Very old friends indeed. 76 months. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Welcome in, Jimmy. Welcome in. How are you today? So I definitely think I did something wrong here. Oh. Oh, feck. I need to get used to the controls. Oh, God. Let me go back. There we go. I think I just did some boo-boos there. Isn't adulting so glamorous? Yeah, I did a couple of chores this morning. I also did a few practice driving tests. I've been learning Blender this week. Nice. Oh, I'm only doing my learner's theory at the moment. So I've just been practicing my learner's theory. To pass the theory test, so then I can legally drive the car. But I'm unable to drive at the moment in the car. Okay, sorry, I'm just watching the tutorial here in this part. Up next, we have E to extrude. This one, I wouldn't recommend grabbing everything at once. This works the best on faces. Okay, there we go. So, of course, you could do it with lines and vertices as well. But if you press E, nope. How do... Screwed vertices. No. How do I click a face? So this is all. F for face. Woo! I have done a boo-boo. Go back. I'm covered in sawdust and paint and having a cup of tea. Yes, I know the makeup is usually your wonderful face, but I wonder what the sawdust is about. I don't know Blender at all. Same Fox Creative Gaming. Same. We're in the same boat. I'm confused about this. You can do lines and vertices as well, but if you press E, you can extrude that face or whatever you're selecting beforehand. There's one. Click on a face only. There's something. Good vertices, no. Hey, happy Saturday. Welcome in, Bravo. Oh, garden work, fair enough. You can select all 4 vertices. Oh, shit, I clicked the wrong thing. So this... Ugh. Oh, like that? Shit, I need to zoom out. But I'm already moving. Oh, shit. How do I zoom out again? Oh, okay. Whew. And then E. I did it! Whee! Let's go! Whoa. Oh, you can make a hollow! Okay, sorry. Got excited there for no reason. Did not need to yell. I was just happy for a moment, because I did it for the first time. Yes, no. So I've used Tinkercad, and I have some familiarity, to be honest, with Fusion. But this is my first time trying Blender. It is quite hard. I can't use my numpad. It is connected to my OBS. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea. I'm a bit hungry as well. I had breggy earlier with cottage cheese and potato filling, but I think I need a bit of biscuits to keep me going. Yes. This brings back memory, does it? Okay, so part of the tutorial, I have great news, chat. We're almost halfway through the tutorial video of the basics of Blender. It's going to be a great stream. It's going to be a great stream. We'll be right back in the action. I'll see you guys after a quick break. She received her doctorate for that research. The pact is broken between Stalin and Hitler, and so we are in the middle of World War II. In 1943, Ershova was evacuated to Kazakhstan along with her family and friends. But of course, going back to the initial part of the story, she gets a call back, and she is sent back to Moscow. Under Khlopian's recommendation, she was working in Geretmet. Kurchatov's institute was a famous institute in Russia at the time, and so it was the focal point of nuclear research. Zinaida played a crucial part in this laboratory. She was the driving force behind obtaining uranium carbide and uranium metal. She was also one of the founders of the Institute of Special Materials. This later became NII-9. She was also appointed as the first head of the radiochemical laboratory there in 1946. She was the leading force and the researcher behind a lot of the new methods at the time of basically obtaining materials for radioactive development, both for bombs and for nuclear research. She was the one who produced the plutonium for the first Soviet bomb. She was a pioneer in the research of polonium at the time and awarded the Khlopian Prize in 1968 for her work in the chemistry and physics laboratories. If it weren't for her research in these areas, who knows if the Soviet Union would have pushed as far as they did with nuclear research. Because despite the fact that the Americans did make the first nuclear bomb, the Soviet Union did obtain the template and were able to make their own nuclear bombs at the time. The material obtained to be able to do so were obtained with aid and with the driving force behind Zinaida Ershova. She was awarded many Stalin prizes. She got the Stalin Prize in 1949, 1951, and in 1954 for her contributions to the USSR nuclear research at the time. She left her research facility in 1989 with over 40 years of dedicated service. She passed away on April 25th, 1995. She's remembered to this day as a prominent scientist in Russia, and she is often referred to as the Russian Madame Curie, and sometimes, of course, as the Soviet Madame Curie. My personal contribution to this story is looking at that phone call that she got in Kazakhstan. Imagine the weight on the shoulders of anyone when your country calls you forward like that and says that your research is vital for the defense and the prosperity of the nation. That and being dubbed as a Russian or Soviet Madame Curie is an honor and a half. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. I am so glad I had this opportunity to share this story. If you'd like to add anything more to her information, please let me know, as the information is very difficult to obtain. And everything that I have shared, I've actually had to kind of translate from Russian as well. Please take care of yourselves. A really cool field of study is passive filters, filtering out signals in AC circuits using an inductor or capacitor and a resistor. There are really good videos and resources online. Organic Chemistry Tutor is the one I personally recommend. He taught me things when I was in university, and I think his video on this topic is very thorough, especially if you're studying for tests, exams, and actual mathematical problems. My video specifically is sharing how my brain works with you so that you get a better and intuitive understanding of how passive filters work. It might not be perfectly accurate what I'm going to be teaching, but rather I just want to share how my brain works, and that whenever anything is given to me to try and solve, I can always work back, and there is a physics logic to how this works. So let me start with capacitors. So a quick revision of how capacitors work. Let's say if I put it into a DC circuit, you have two metal plates. You apply voltage in your circuit, and the electrons from one side of the plate are all going to start moving towards the other side of the circuit. Over time, there's not going to be any electrons left, and so you have a positive net voltage buildup here, positive negative buildup of electrons here, and you have a big voltage difference across these two plates. So initially, when you first click the switch, there's loads of current going through. But as time goes, more and more and more of the electrons are built up on the other side, and you're basically losing current. You don't have as much electrons to work with, and as time progresses, you have less and less current. So that's the basic principle of how a capacitor works. Now, let's look at the classical design of a passive filter. This is your voltage in, your voltage out, a capacitor and a resistor, and then you flip it across here. So one of these is a high pass filter and the other one is a low pass filter. We'll figure out which one it is. So let's think about it. We have a current coming in, and AC current is a wave, right? And it's coming into our setup here. Think again how a capacitor works in a DC circuit. If you give it enough time to charge, basically the current is going to get less and less and less. However, in an AC circuit, you're constantly changing polarity, positive and negative, positive and negative. And what if I was changing polarity super, super quick? What if this time was very...
I did not have a biscuit. I instead had cheeky power snakes. Sour snakes are so good. Sour jelly sweets in general. So good. Cheers. They're so bad for your teeth though. Listen, everything is bad for your teeth if you really think about it. Really, you shouldn't do anything with your teeth. It's okay, I have a dentist appointment in 4 weeks' time to fix my teeth. So I'm allowed to eat it as bad as I want. There's the logic. My logic is not flawed. I do not care what you say otherwise. Hi, Vital. Hi, Dodo. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. And then if we press R to rotate... Oh! Look at this! That's cool! Oh, man. It's gonna take... There's so many hotkeys I just learned. That's a lot. Cool. So you press R and Y. Oh, cool. Wow, there's so many hotkeys. Jesus. So you could do scale in the x-axis, for example. Oh, you could scale it as well. So if I click it... Oh, sorry. Let me go back. And I could press... What am I looking to press? I press... Oh, fuck. What do I press again? I'm not extruding. What am I doing? I'm rotating. Rotating. Press R. No. The R? Yes. R and then scale it as well. Oh, feck. R to scale and then what's the other thing I need to do? Scale it. Oh, never mind. Undo. Undo. Let me try. Okay, I don't know how to scale it. I'm getting the key bindings wrong for this one now. You can select X, Y, and Z this way. R to rotate. To move, rotate. Yes, no, I understand to move, how to move, rotate. But that's not what I'm trying to do. Sorry. I'm trying to... I'm confused. I know Tinkercad and SketchUp, but not Blender. Blender is also free to use, but it is, quite frankly, hard to use, yeah. It's just S for scale. Oh, I see. I didn't need the thingy highlighted. So then I can scale it like this. Wee woo, wee woo. Jesus, this is... Do it too fast and it'll be scary. Okay. Whew. I thought it was scroll in and scroll out. Control R adds loop and cuts, aka more geometry for you to work with. Okay. Let's say we wanted to move this in the middle. Okay. Let's just undo all of this. Let's go back to a beautiful little tower we've made here. We've extruded a bit more. Isn't this a beautiful tower? Beautiful. Just beautiful work. We could press Control R. Control R. Oh. Oh. And then I can morph each one individually. Okay, okay. And so we can, let's say, what do I want to do with this? I want to stick it out. So that would be scale. No? Wasn't, oh! Yeah. Maybe I need to click it? Do I click the edges? No. Oh, I can rotate anyway. And then S to scale. Ah, I can, yeah. There we go. We scale it. We have a little house! We're building a little house! This is cute. Tower of many faces. We have a lot of faces going on here. It's the most... Wow, Tiggy, it means a lot coming from you now. Hi, Willie Ken. Welcome in, welcome in. The last hotkey I really want to talk about today is B level. Oh, I know what B level is. I use it in Tinkercad for my 3D printing. I'm an expert at this, chat. We have some pretty hard edges. Okay. And sure, we could right-click and do smooth. Right-click and smooth. Right-click and smooth. Smooth vertices. Oh. Okay. Oh. I don't know how he did that. Did he highlight every... Ah, I think you need to highlight everything first. So I go like this. Right-click. Smooth. Oh, that's just the vertices. That's nice, actually. Let me go back. I just couldn't figure out what he pressed. Let me just highlight everything again. Smooth Laplacian? No. What did he press? Because I didn't get what he got. Did I press something wrong? Oh, God damn it, Tofu. Highlight everything, will ya? Oh, lads. What is wrong with me? Randomize. Smooth. Fascinating. I don't think I have the same button he does. Maybe I'll go back to this tutorial. Do we have 50? Oh. Yeah, he has a different button that I'm not aware of. Press 3. I don't have that button. Blender's amazing. So far, I'm sure I'm kind of stressing at the moment. Shade smooth? Is it shade smooth? Tap back to object mode. Object mode. Here we go. Oh, you're right. It was an object mode. Ah. There we go. Blender isn't as complicated as Elite Dangerous. Is it though? We might have to have a bet on that. What is harder, Blender or Elite Dangerous? Clearly, I've decided to break my brain on a Saturday, bank holiday weekend. We could right-click to do Shade Smooth, Auto Smooth, which is a little better. Okay, let's undo and then do Shade Auto Smooth. Okay. We still have some very hard edges. If we hold Alt and select this line... Okay, hold Alt... Oh, let me undo everything I did first. Undo my mistakes! No, how do I select... Can I just do this? Will it... No. How did he select that whole line down? Which is a little bit better, softening up these edges. But we still have some very hard edges. How did he click that one line? Is it because I... Oh, wait, I'm pressing face. Do I need to go into object mode? No. Edit mode. Oh, I didn't think I did his tutorial earlier. Yeah, I think I need to subdivide. Yes, I'm following a tutorial. Hi, Grim. I'm following a tutorial. Go to edge selection mode. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Nice. A is all. Oh, there we go. No, 2 maybe? There we go. 2, 2. There we go. Okay, I got it. Okay. I think I've highlighted that correctly now. We could control and B-level this. Wait. Is that all he did? Just click? Okay, let me go back to this tutorial. So, he clicks on the line. We hold Alt. Oh! Is that we could do Control and B-level. How do you Control and B-level? Okay, so let's try this. Whoa! Okay, here we go. Here we go, team. So Control. Yeah, no, I'm not doing nothing. Do that. Control and B-level. Okay. Ah! I'm okay. It's fine. Control Z to the rescue. Oh my days. Oh my days. That's insane. Sorry about that. So, someone says Control and B. Control and B. Oh! Oh, it is Control and B. Let's go! Class. Okay. How do I... Oh, lovely! Oh, that's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, chat. Look at that. Mwah. Artiste. Okay, to be fair, I will say that. Elite Dangerous might be... This might not be as hard as Elite Dangerous. But... Oh. But it's not as scary. Now, be careful with bevels, especially what we call micro bevels, like this, for example. We could bevel this whole spot to make it softer, but instead of adding geometry, we could shade smooth, auto smooth. Have no geometry, but it still looks like we want it to look all right. So we've been over the basics, edit mode and object mode. We know how to move in Blender. We know how to make a cube look a bit different than what it looks like when we joined into Blender. Now, how do we do more? What's next, guys? Adding in objects to your scene is by far the next step. I'm going to press S to scale down. Okay, let me undo this part. Press S to scale down. Oh my god. A first. Press S to scale down. Make it smaller. Oh. My phone was vibrating. Rounded corners. It is less scary than running into the sun in ED, exactly. You keep saying B level? I do. I keep saying B level. I don't know why. Bevel just does not sound right. Yes, it's 1 for vertices, 2 for faces? No. 3 for face. What's 1 for, again? Someone typed it earlier in the chat. 1 for vertices, 2 for edges, 3 for faces. There we go. Let's just delete. We don't need it. If you can press Shift A on your keyboard, it brings up this menu. Shift A. Okay, he says delete this. Goodbye, my work of art. Wait, how do I delete it? Oh, shit. I don't know how to delete stuff. I'm going to press S to scale it down. And let's see. Let's just scale this back down. Should get rid of this. Delete it. Brings up this... I don't know. How did he delete it? Oh my god. What the fuck is to delete? You would think it'd be the delete button, chat. The heck? How does one just remove this whole thing? X? Someone said X. You need to go into object mode. Oh, okay. Ah, so it's object mode. Okay. I bet it's Alt F4. Hi, JPer. Welcome in. Welcome in. Who could have guessed? Who could have thought that this is what we needed to do? So he says press Shift A in your keyboard and it brings up a menu. Shift A. Ooh, we got buttons now. Do you guys see the pop-up menus actually that pop up? Goes to mesh subsection. UV sphere. Ooh, what do you mean a UV sphere? Okay, so we're going to make a cylinder. We're going to make a tree, guys. Today, we make a tree. UV sphere is like a globe. But a sphere is a globe. Oh, it has latitude and longitude divided. Okay, okay, fair enough. Sounds like a Bob Ross painting stream. Honestly, I've been very tempted to do a Bob Ross painting. Maybe not on stream, but just for myself. Make like a tree and leave. You could have just kicked us out. Now make a spaceship. Listen here. Gotta be careful. CAD-like Fusion, Onshape, SolidWorks are better for product design. That's okay, Arthur. I use other softwares that are a little bit user-friendly, but I'm thinking of possibly learning a little bit in Blender for animation reasons. I think Blender seems to be like the nicest tool out there for free to try to do some basic physics animations. But again, if I suck at it, I suck at it. I'm just not going to do it. It's fine. It's fine. The whole thing is, let's try. Maybe we're working on mobile where we want super low poly. We could click this arrow key here and just scale down. What? What did he press? Maybe we're working on mobile. Press something in the corner. Press something. Was it add cylinder or editor type? Pan options? No. That was a very confusing button he pressed. Oh, he goes to add cylinder. He presses here. Vertices. So 80. Ah. That's how many faces we want. 10. What? So I guess the more vertices you have, let's say we're making a graphic design for a game, the higher the quality of the game is, but more demanding, of course, that it's going to be. You can even paint in Blender. Don't click off the selection or menu goes away. Correct. Okay, there we go. I did a Bob Ross painting clinic. It was very fun. That sounds like so much fun. We'll see how we get on, Lind, for now. I'm not sure what to expect, but yeah. 42 sounds good, chat. What do we think? 42. Oh, that's why he was kind of suggesting we make it low, because this is going to be very zoomed in part of the tree. Okay, so let's go back here. Oh no, where did the menu go? How did I lose the menu? Remember there was a little cylinder menu over here? Oh shit, how do I go forward? Not control Z, chat. What's the other button? Control forward, control forward, control forward, control forward. Go, 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 go. Shift. Control shift. No, it's not. You lied to me. Control shift Z. Control shift Z. Nothing. Nothing's happening. I lost it. I am very disappointed in you. I am very, very disappointed in you, chat. You lost the cylinder. You lost the cylinder. How do I import objects? Oh, Shift A, I think, is a shortcut. There we go. Mesh. Cylinder. There we go. Okay, so we'll make this low. Say 10. 10 looks good. No, Control Y didn't work either for some reason. Now shift back, but in edit mode, let's scale this down. In edit mode. Okay, so we're going to go into edit mode. Grab the top face and drag it up. Okay, grab the top face. 3 is face, right? Okay, there we go. And drag it up. Press S. Scale. Okay, okay. We're going to press S. I'm gonna go the opposite way? Wait, what? It's supposed to get skinnier as the tree grows. Oh, there. I got it now. What is wrong with me? Okay, let's think about this. Yes. I'm so... Hit I for inset. I? I'm not sure what that's about. I'm going to look at that tutorial again to see what he says. Okay, on your keyboard, switch back to 4. But in edit mode, let's scale this down. Grab the top face and drag it up. Press S to scale. Now we have sort of a tree trunk. Okay. Not all. We'll do face. Drag it up. What am I doing? Oh my god, what the hell? Are you making a Christmas tree? I'm trying to get it to go up like a rod, but get skinnier as it goes up. Okay, if you want to move it up, select the face, press G. Okay, press G, then S. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Wait, do I need to press G first? Oh, okay. Here we go. I think I understand. Let's press G first. It's kind of a wonky looking tree. Let me zoom out again. Okay. And then press S. Oh, fuck. Oh! I think it's fine. I'm gonna have a great time. This is so fun. I'm making a tree. Then press S. I made a tree. He's a little drunk looking. But it's a tree. Je suis artiste. Okay, let's Control Z again. How does one make a tree go straight? Because maybe I'll just check. Surely there's a way to put it in the key. G, then Z, then stop, then scale. Ah, thank you. Then S. Ah, merci beaucoup. All right. Woo! Let's go, T. We got a tree. We got a tree. Okay. So apparently it was Z that I was stuck on. Okay. Let's scale it up. Okay. We could right click and shade smooth. Auto smooth. So we're going to do auto smooth on this guy. We're going to auto smooth him. How do I lift up again? Is it shift up? No. Forget the controls to move up. That. It's a shift. Oh no, shift mouse 3. There we go. Oh. Moving around can still be quite daunting in this. I was going to say in this game. So what we're going to do is going to press all, and we're going to go into object mode. Press all, right click, and some auto smoothing. Ooh, look at that tree. That's a nice smooth tree. Good job, team. And let's do a circle. Okay. So we're going to do Shift A. No, Shift A. We're going to do mesh, and we're going to do a circle. Okay, we have a circle. I can do this. Because why not? It looks the same, does it? I think there's a bit of smoothing. No? Am I wrong? Let me see again. I thought it was a bit smoother. That's much smoother now. I guess I could add more things to it. You know? Do you know the things I'm on about? Press Z to constrain. Yeah, we got it there. Why stream on YouTube if only reading Twitch comment? I am reading YouTube. I'm not sure why you think I didn't. Or I'm not. I've read several of the comments. Faces in the period. Yeah, things everybody... Yeah, things. Everybody knows things. Okay. Oops. Let's tab out again. Let's add in the circle, because why not? We'll make this 12 sides. So let's tab into edit mode once again. Okay. How do I drag it again? It's G to pick it up. Oh, I need to make it bigger. S to scale up. There we go. And then G to pick it up. Oh. God damn it, this is so hard. G to pick it up. And there. Okay. More geometry, exactly. May I ask what you're planning to animate, Toofs, since you chose Blender instead of Fusion? So just some very basic physics animations is what I'm thinking of, yeah. Kind of thinking to do that a bit. You think this is Elite Dangerous level? Just wait till you get into rigging. I don't even think I really know what rigging is. Okay, since we're on a start, let's press E to extrude it. As you can see, all over safe. So we're going to press E and Z to lock it. I wish she had mentioned that earlier instead of chat needing to tell me that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but like, why? Okay, so G to lift it. Oh no. How did you do that? Let me go back again. E and Z, E and Z, E and Z. That's what I needed to do. It's... Oh. E. No. E and Z. No. I'm so confused why my clicky isn't working. G to lift, but here. Okay. And then E. No, it's not working again. I'm so confused. Press 2 to go into edge select mode. Then E. Ah, then Z. Okay, okay. What the hell am I doing? What kind of tree is this? Oh, that's what I'm doing. So as you can see, we press E and then Z and S to scale. Okay. I get what we're doing now. Let me go back. Then... Okay, let me E. Oh no, let me go back. Oh god. There we go. So we're going to press E. Gonna press Z. Then going to press S. Okay, E. Oh no. Oh god, I messed this up. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So press E. Gonna press Z. Click. Press S. Ah, there we go. I did a team. Okay, then I guess we want to highlight just this. G to move it, and we move it like, oh god, how does one move it again? It's a shift to go in deeper. Oh god. It's taking a little bit. It's taking a little bit. So G to move it. There we go. And then Z to move it up. No, no. What the hell did... No, I shouldn't have pressed it. Stop doing that. Look from the top. That would make sense, actually. That would be easier. Man, moving the camera is quite challenging, I will say. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, nice. Nice little skirt. I can't use the numpad. You need to move the object in object mode. Oh. Oh, there we go. It's much easier to use now. Otherwise, your object origin. Oh, so when I edit it, this is its origin, but I need to place it in object mode, and that will be the origin for it. At the moment, this orange dot here is the origin for it. Is that what's happening at the moment? Correct. Okay, okay. Well, look, every day's a school day. We're learning. I think I'm learning. But get used to being in correct mode for efficiency. Edit mode. I guess I want him to be a bit wider, so maybe we'll scale it. Nice. And then we scale it here. Oh. Okay. Maybe I 2 for the face here. And then I like alt it. Nice. Oh! Look at me learning! I'm so good! Okay, we'll try this. There's another part. We could control R to loop cut. What does loop cut mean? Oh god, I don't understand what loop cutting means. Oh Jesus. Okay, 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 okay. I'm so freaking confused. Okay. You could press Control R to loop cut it. Okay, let's look at this. Control R. Like this. And then scale. Oh, yes. Okay, okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning. This is amazing. Press L. We can grab this whole piece. Press L. I don't know what L means. Okay, L. And then paste. No, how do I copy and paste it? How do you do that? If we press L, we can grab the whole piece. S to scale, R to rotate. S to scale. Oh. S to scale. Okay, I get that part. R to rotate it. So we'll do a little rotate. Shift D to duplicate. Okay, that's not what I expected. Shift D to duplicate. There we go. R to rotate. Woo! S to scale. Make it a bit smaller. Shift and move up. Oh, I'm getting there. Let's go. We're learning. Shift D. No, feck. Shift D. Rotate it. Like maybe like this. G to move it. Bit up. Scale it ever so slightly smaller. Oh! I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Let's go. I can be a graphic designer now for video games. Anyone want to hire me? I'll totally work super hard and make your video game amazing. Look at this. Oh, Jesus, it's not centered. Move this guy a little bit. Nice, nice, nice. Could be worse, could be worse. Could be a lot worse. There we go. We'll Shift D. Rotate it a bit. Ooh. We'll press G to move it up. Press G here. Press S to scale it a good bit down. There we go. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Is there a thing to align them all in the center? Probably, but I haven't learned that just yet. I think that might be a slightly too ambitious for us right now. But you know what? A win's a win, chat. A win's a win. Listen, if I can make a tree in Blender, I'm sure I can make an atom in Blender, right? That would be a cool little project to do. My first little Blender project. No worries, John. Shift D. R to rotate. Get at a bit of an angle here. G to move. Go up like that. G here. Scale it a bit. Oh, I'm getting handier with the controls, I think. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree. Pun intended in this case. But it does feel like I'm getting a little bit better with this. With the keys anyway. Won't rotate it so badly. Move it up. Scale it way down. There we go. Might bring it up a bit. Oh. Let me just... There we go. Go. And then just on top then, Shift D. Oh. Shift D. Scale it down. Oh. Right to the top. Like that. Oh, it's a floating object. Whoops. Chat? I built my first pine tree. It's a little wonky. It's in the motion of the wind, I will say. Okay. So we go into object mode and some auto smoothing. Yeah, okay. I think like I made it there. If it was more riggedy raggedy, it would have been better. But you know what? As pine trees go, and as artiste works, you know what? For the first attempt, not bad. I think this might be really hard to 3D print though. This might not be... Thank you, Kremlox. This might be a bit too difficult to print it. I don't think the print is possible, in fact. Can we add color to the tree? Someone said textures and someone said color. Can we? Is that a thing? Animation. Ooh, cool. Yeah, that would look like a pile of melted filament on the floor. Yeah, it's not gonna work. But anyways, I still feel pretty proud of myself. So this is like an hour of using Blender for the first time. I build a tree. I'm very proud of myself. So the next project, okay, like anything, I think I need a project to learn this. Yes, you add color by adding material. Create your own shaders. Okay. You add color by adding material. Ah, okay. Flux capacitor. Hi, Leo. Thank you, Smoky Wolf. Wait, Smoky Wolf, are you both on YouTube and Twitch? Dual chatting going on there. It's the red sphere on the right for material. Ah, there. Oh, but I need to load it in. Base color. Oh God, I pressed something and now my PC is loading. Did I break it? Did I do something? Oh God. So as many things in 3D printing and electronics and all the stuff, if I really want to use it, I think the best thing I can do is have a goal in mind. So let's think of the most simple thing, the simple animation that I could test myself. What if I'm just thinking about atoms. Let's like do a proper project that I'll upload on YouTube or on social media. How about showing beta negative decay, where I show a neutron in my hand, like obviously I'll be in the background, but what we're actually going to be doing is show a big ass neutron, it changing into a proton and two spheres coming out of it, a electron and an antineutrino. Does that sound like an okay project to start? We have a sphere, and out of the sphere, it changes from a neutron to a proton, so the letter N changes to P, and an electron and an antineutrino come out of it. I think that would be a reasonable first animation project in Blender. What do we think? I think you should make an atom and then split the atom. Yeah, exactly. From what I understand is this, it's just a sphere. Really, it's just a sphere and we get it to move and stuff. All right, file, save as. New folder. We'll call it My Blender Projects. There we go. Double click in here and we'll call it My First Tree. Save as. It's a few spheres and a few letters. Yeah, I think it's doable. Maybe. It might be ambitious of me. I'm very naive. But yeah. Let me see how my 3D printer... Oh, it's almost done. Nice. Yeah, change of color. Exactly, Zier. Changing color from neutron to proton. If you were to draw a proton, and if you were to draw a neutron, and if you were to draw an electron, what colors would they be? I feel like a neutron would be blue. Controversial. A proton would be red. An electron would be black. Yeah. What do we think? Proton red, neutron light blue, electron dark blue. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very controversial statements being made. Neutron gray because it has no charge. That's true. That could be a fair thing. Hi, Fifak. Welcome in. Neutron is blue. Proton is black. Electron is white. John, that is the most controversial statement I've heard today. Neutron is green. Okay, I can see the neutron being green. That's right, Zier. The antineutrino. Would an antineutrino be green? Maybe. A neutrino would be light blue. I think a neutrino has to be light blue or white. No? Yeah. Yeah. See, these are the important conversations to have. The most important conversations to have. Jesus, we've been doing so much work that my playlist ran out. This is getting too controversial, exactly. Can use opposite colors for antiparticles. Proton red, antiproton green. Is there proper opposite colors? Is that a thing? I know, like, is that a thing in color theory? That there are what's the word? Opposite colors for particles. We can draw the problem on the board. Let's do that, actually. I'll pick you up, guys, and we'll explore what our goal for our animation is. I don't know if we can do much today, because I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people want to see me play Elite Dangerous. Ugh. Oh. There we go. Proton and electron need complementary colors because they have opposite charges. That's an interesting point, but they're like not, they're parallel particles in particle theory though. The neutron and the proton would be more like it because they're made up of 3 quarks, for example, while an electron is a fundamental particle of the universe. So do we do it based on charges or based on supersymmetry? So if we bring this up, this is a huge point of contention. So the animation should start off quite simple, where we have a particle and we have a neutron. And then in the next scene, it changes into a proton, positive charge, and we'll show from the proton an electron being emitted. Also, someone better check that I did the right. I guessed it right. That I think it is. If I follow my conservation of charge, it is beta negative decay. And then little antineutrino created in the process. So that's basically a very, very simple idea. Sorry for the colors I chose. I didn't mean it to be controversial. That's not the goal here. But this is a very simple, I think this is a simple animation. I definitely know I can do this in PowerPoint. I'm pretty handy with animations in PowerPoint, or I used to be anyway. But yeah. So that's the project idea. But yeah, like I said, I think this is the best way to learn. Most of the things in my life, have always been about learning by just doing. But yeah, that's the idea. Should we start today? Or should we take a break? That's the question, chat. That's the question. What do we think? Do we want background particles to indicate it's not related to a neutron in isolation? Sorry, Zia, could you explain yourself there for me? I don't quite understand what point you're making. Oh, like on the in the background of an atom, like other neutrons and protons kind of blurry in the background. That could be something we could do. In my vision of doing this is that I record myself in portrait talking about beta decay, and then in front of me the animation occurs. That's the vision I have in mind. So in terms of background, I'm the background. I'm the most important person here. Does that make sense a little bit? I mean, it makes sense that I'm the most important person. I'm not doubting that that doesn't make sense. It is good for colorblind people. That's fair. Okay. We should, yeah, maybe we should really think about the 3-4 colors that we need for this to cater for color blindness in the best possible way. My photographer part of me just won't allow it. Obviously, we still probably need to go back to Fusion for 3D printing projects. And as you guys know, we finished the electronics for the tricorder. So we need to design a tricorder. The question is, how does a tricorder even look? So, because there's different types of tricorders as well. It depends which Star Trek universe we go into. So that'll be the project I'll be learning Fusion with. I'll just open this in another Google search. I'll go into programming overlay. And I'll show you what I'm looking at. There you go. I saw some of the tricorder props in the show and exhibition ones. They're amazingly fake looking. Amazingly fake looking. So this is what the old school one looks like. I'm just hearing some sounds from the 3D printer. I just wanted to check. Yeah, these are from... Oh! I don't think these are... This is the original series. Oh, sorry, I misread it. Curly TOS... the original series? Let's just enumerate the particles by weight. Map it in hex code starting. You get started on that. I thought that was a toaster for a second. It does look a bit like a toaster. So we put that in one tab anyway. Let's look at other tricorders. So this is TNG. That looks a bit more similar to what I was thinking about creating. It'd be really hard. I've never 3D printed something like this. Nor have I done color code and stuff like that. So this will be a challenge. This will be a huge project for me. Medical tricorder. The good news is, because it's so bulky, we can definitely put the battery in there. That's kind of a good news about it too. Both, High Doto, both. What do they do? So the tricorders in Star Trek recorded data on people. So my tricorder has a temperature sensor and a movement sensor. There's always painting the finished print. Do you know what? That's an option. Yeah, we could have a bit of fun with that. Why 3D software are you learning? What 3D software are you learning? And why that particular? So Blender, because we're thinking about possibly doing animations.
Fusion for functionality, and Tinker because it's user-friendly and easy and free. Hi, Tails. No, I've never done SolidWorks before. So those are the ones that I was using. So I'm assuming I'm going to learn Fusion with this. Now, if we want a functional flip phone, that would be fun. As in, we'd actually have to, like, do some proper stuff on it. But yeah, those are the options for type of tricorder that we could use. I can see this one, the medical tricorder, being quite valid. Quite doable. Good tea. Good tea. $24 for the project to be over. While we're here. Thingiverse. Just to explore some really cool stuff. If people are doing some cool stuff on the internets. That's really cool. What is that? Isn't this class? Is that a catapult? We've built some radar sensors ourselves. We've robots and stuff like that. We definitely should repair our robots. That would be nice. Oh my god, that looks so cool. The whole thing moves. That's insane. That is really, really cool. Some people are so amazing at this kind of stuff. It's actually class to see. Some people are just really, really talented and really hardworking in the skills that they've developed. Man. I was going to say trebuchet, but it doesn't fit. Yeah, no, it's a completely different thing. It looks really, really cool. It would be cool if we shared more stuff in Discord of cool things we find on 3D printing sites, like useful things. I think it takes too much. It's not that it takes too much time. Well, it is. It's hard to find really good developed stuff on a lot of those websites, and you're not even sure if it is a useful thing. So maybe if someone prints a cool thing that they printed and turned out well, that'd be great. I think I want to design and 3D print some basic stuff around the house. Just some hooks I need. Into the kitchen press to hang up some stuff. Yeah, I should measure it out and get the proper sizes of everything. But I need to clean this whole desk. I need to get another desk. I need to place my other 3D printer. I definitely have to watch out for the fumes in this house then. Because if I have 2 3D printers working non-stop and a CNC milling machine, this room is going to be a breathing danger room. A danger breathing room? One or the other, or both. Why is the rocket shaking? Because I don't have a good table to put my 3D printer at the moment on it, so it's on a really shitty table. And it's just vibrating slightly, and so the rocket is vibrating to the 3D printer. That's the long answer. Alright, what we might do is I might go and get myself a beverage. And I might just leave the stream
on read. Not on read. What I mean is we might finish the science and technology section a little early. Now, I say a little early. It's 2.5 hours into the stream, but back in my day, when I first started this, I wouldn't take anywhere longer than an hour before. And it just kept creeping longer and longer. And now it's honestly majority of my stream. But since we finished a little introduction Blender project, and maybe we'll try some basic animations tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I'll just do it off stream. I'll see. The problem is I don't have much free time this week. Whatever free time I have, I'm spending it with you guys. Because I have my driver's test, my driving theory test on Tuesday. So I'm just studying, doing mocks every time. So I might not be able to commit too much time this week to blenders and projects, but hopefully. Not difficult. I'm passing it every time, Kip. I'm just printing a 3D model of my speed of sound measurement device. Speaking of, I need to record some of it now while it's here. See, you're seeing behind the scenes of Toku's content. Got some exclusive behind the scenes footage there. Yeah, I need to pass the driving test before I can take driving lessons. But you don't actually have to take driving lessons immediately. You can just start learning with a qualified driver. And that's Nate. He's going to teach me. I've got my computer architecture exam tomorrow and I've studied nothing. Now, man, get off this YouTube and go study. Very, very naughty. Very, very naughty indeed. Nate is very brave. Listen, jokes aside, I'm a very good driver. I'm a pretty good driver. I'm a pretty good driver. You'd be surprised. I mean, you are surprised, but yeah, you'd be surprised. I'm actually pretty amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to YouTube because we're finishing the science section a little early today. And I'm going to play a whole bunch of Elite Dangerous if people want to hang out on Twitch. And obviously the VODs will be uploaded to YouTube. Good night. Sleep tight, YouTubers. I will be playing video games with Twitch chat. Bye-bye. Chat, say bye. 90% of the drivers consider them above average. That sounds like a fair statistic.